Alright, what's up, yo? I need to get a bunch of matches out the way to try and finish this. I think it's like about 10-ish matches a day, which is doable, but I need to start actually doing them. So let's see if I can double feature this one. Got another one for Ergo Limited against Spitz. Banks the first turn. So I send Snowball for middle point and raise him out on to the bottom. This match here is gonna be a Frosty showcase. Starts off sending out a Trivolta. This guy very clearly knew what he's planning to do here. Not much of a threat to anything yet, so I just reposition my Phobies and bank to just to see what the hell he's gonna to prepare whatever he's gonna come and do. Gets the point, gets a hidden, and he brings out Ash. So now Trivolta's ability is a little more, dangerous. Has a little more reach. Means you have to be a little more careful with high move, my guys. But nothing to worry about, right? Bank all the way to 9 keys because nothing is really threatening me as yet. Brings his Travolta closer. Gets a Razor Mouth. I'm assuming to take midpoint. And he bangs again. So I send out a Frosty in response to this. Get a hidden on the Trivolta. And like he could use his ability right here, but like he has to stand in the lava for that to make any use, and it's just not worth it. Plus the Frost is gonna get a demonic stim pad hit on him, so it doesn't matter. He takes some Razor Mouth while taking a point and brings out a Booma. Yeah. Clearly he has a plan for the mechanical event. So while he could pull the Travolta forward and put it on lava to take away a turn from my Frost, I don't think it's that bad. Oh. Okay, now this is where it gets a little bad. Now we have two very big threats and two guys to push them into. Deal some damage back to the Trivolta. I really want my Frosty to be like able to stand close to all the fights going on, but I can't just have him literally close because then there's a whole ass Boom and Trivolta threatening him. So set up Bachelor and Tickles here as like, what do you call them, escorts I guess. Kills my Snowball and goes back, retreats to heal. Brings out an Ice Cream. I think I really need to start using paddles with my Ash more because that is a very scary combo. Anyways, he doesn't see this move, so freezes Ash there. Bachelor comes down to steal the bottom point. Hold him there. Deal a bunch of damage to the Ash. The Boom could come in, but it wouldn't be enough damage to demolish me. He detonates. Not enough damage, like I said. Basically enough damage, like I'm 8 health off, right? But I think I had to do that in order to get an advantage here, because if not, he would have just kept pushing and pushing me back until who knows what. So, pretty obvious what I do here. Can't get anyone to kill me if I put him right there. And I can take out this Ash while healing my Tickles up a bit to serve as a shield once more. I would have sent Frosty to heal, but then I would have made him a little, like, it would have allowed them to push in a little too hard, so I kept him close by and just healed him with a Muffin Top instead. And I sent a half up to fight back against these guys. And a Sizzle, in case, he freezes something, can break free from it. Started using Sizzle for a little bit. I don't remember if he managed to get to my MVPs. I don't think so, but yeah, I did use him for a little bit, and it's really nice. I really like him. With Tickles healed up, I swap him out for Frosty after I got the other guys out. I think here I forgot that Trivolta deals electrical damage, so I wasn't thinking about the Jar Cannon. Anyways, Battles goes in, freezes my Sizzle. Trivolta takes out my Jar Cannon, which I really should have just backed off by one step. That would have saved me by a lot. And he sends his snowball on the stim pad, takes the bottom point, and it's looking pretty horrible here. I think there's a reason I'm not... Yeah, I can't use the freeze right here, so I had to kill it. But I used that to hold Frosty back so he can keep healing. Deals damage to my Sizzle. Does he manage to kill it? It looks like he does manage to kill it. Yeah, Sizzle's dead. So now this looks pretty horrendous, right? But I'm dealing damage straight to his heart. And must have forgotten that that's an electrical because bam. And the only one that can hit my Frosty from here is Paddles. The ice cream can't get to him. So he can only really back off or just come in and get it. And this is probably one of the most beautiful moments in the entire mechanical event. I had to record this one. The Frosty once more, one shot each of them right there. It's like 170 points from just those two attacks. Very nice. I still got time, so might as well just double feature with the other one, which also I think I got a lot of mechanical points for. This one's on a big map, so I'll speed it up a little bit. He starts out with just a Maggie going for that point. And we're trying to send Snowball here and Cobble there to like have a lot of options to cover a lot of points. He sends out a Miss Muffet very quickly, which like I've already commented on that play. I think it's rather dumb-ish. You can get more use out of it if you just wait a bit. But whatever. If he wants to do a pussy play, then I'll retaliate. So maybe it's a nice one against this because then Miss Muffet, you can hit Miss Muffet without Miss Muffet being able to do much. I don't know why Dally sends the Maggie on the heart. Something really stupid. He's like trying to heart rush here, I guess, but you don't heart rush this early, right? Like you just give me you're telling me to focus all my units up here. Heart rushing should like control points for a bit and then you rush in, you know. Whatever. Get a hit in on Snowball. Cowboy gets under him. Back my Snowball up and I bring out Evo. Just that. In return, he kills the Cobble, brings out a Ray Charges, and send these two for the bottom point, trying to like heart rush me, like I said, but it's just not working. Kill the Maggie and the Snowball. Reposition a little bit so that my forces up here are a lot stronger. And yeah, he owns almost all the points right now. But you know, his units are kind of spread out, and there's not really much of a formation out here. My one has a nice little formation going on here, and I can retaliate pretty nicely. I'm assuming he's trying to stress me out here, so he just hits Oopsie, pulls in the Bachelor, which is a big ass waste of that ability, and brings out another electrical, just, you know, like, because baby Siki, jingle, baby, clap his hand like a fucking idiot. But, this puts him in a horrendous spot. So it allows me to do this. without much what's the word? What's the word without much? I forgot the word. But I can do this without like having to suffer for it. You know, I'm not gonna lose anything big from this. Poisons my snowball. I think the smarter-ish thing would have been to just kill my oopsie here, which is like the only opening I really left for him. But whatever, you know. Still good play. Brings out a puff. I mean, come on, dog. He's really not like looking at how easy it is for me to just hit all of his phobies right here. He's just throwing out phobies for the sake of throwing them out. And if he wants to throw out phobies, he should be sending them to get like this point and to like protect these bottom points that are just completely unprotected. This is like a horrendous hard rush start to finish. And as I go killing the phobies, I go slowly taking back the points as well. Send these guys out more, and I also send out a Morty down here since, like I said, nothing defending anything down here. So he's just allowing me to do that. Goes for the Hevo kill, brings out a Misanthropy, and brings the 7 keys. Laser gets some hits in on Puff. Send these guys up. I didn't Devo, I just hit. That allows Morty to come in and just take out the Puff. And Johnny can go for bottom point. And do I send out anything else? Minotaur. Yeah, because I like Minotaur to fight against Misanthropy. And any other phobies he might send out. An Ogre. Deal damage to it. Sort of trap down on midpoint. I think he's going to step on my Daisy. I'm pretty sure Temptress dies here. Yeah, Temptress is dead. Innocuous with anything? Nope, just Innocuous. Ogre does damage. Misanthropy goes into step on him, but like I said, trap. Johnny gets a hit in. Let's see. Prioritizing hitting with mechanicals, right? Because it's for the event. Prevent Ogre from running up there. And send out Rusted to try and trap the Ogre. Now from here it's already a loss, right? But he does 2 hits on him. I move in without really taking the other points because the faster the heart goes down, then I'll buff up his Ogre. So if I just rush in like very slowly, well, move my phobias in without collecting points or anything, then it's just to my benefit. Really dumb to bring out an Ogre like that. I think Ogres are very situational for it, but even then, this is like, on top of it being a situational, this is like a bad situation to bring him on. You shouldn't have brought him on. And now that it's already too late, I just go for everything. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful matches for the mechanical event. And I'm very, very blessed to have so many good mechanicals.